Hello everyone. I thought I'd put this little video together for you. I've been thinking back to a time when I was really struggling with social media and the content, what to put out there. And what made me think about it was that about a competitor actually that had gone bust. And I used to really, that's a shame they've gone bust. And I mean that because people have lost jobs recently. But I used to really look up to them and almost be quite jealous about the content they were putting out and how professional everything looked. And I just thought, I wish I could do that. It's just me. I'm trying to run the hotel and restaurant. I'm trying to do all the social media and marketing. Yeah, they've got a marketing agency. They've got a team of guys on the social media. They're putting all the stuff out for them. It looks like they've got all the whistles and bells. They've got all the gizmos and the creatives they need. They've got video with animation and logos. They seem to be on every channel. They're omnipresent, putting out content all the time. They seem to have loads of Facebook followers and Instagram followers, perhaps even Facebook, Google adverts. They seem to be following me around everywhere. But I thought I'd put a few tips together to help you overcome that. And I think oftentimes we think, let's not bother posting anything. I can't compete with them anyway. There's no point, what am I? Just me and my phone at work here. But actually, you and your phone at work can do a lot. You can do a lot of content, and you can reach your audience. It's just using your initiative and finding ways to overcome that, and finding the content to use. And there are things that you can do that they can't. So, firstly, the first of my, I think, 7 tips I've got together, research the content they are putting out. What's the thing that's engaging? For me, an engaging post is something that asks a question, make a statement, and perhaps ask a question at the end, and it's asking them to reply. And those engaging posts will get you further reach and further audience interacting with your posts. But whilst you're looking at your competitors' engaging posts, you're also looking at perhaps what their weaknesses are. So, and you can perhaps exploit them. Are they using stock images? Are they using sort of over filtered, over stylized images? Are they only posting perhaps Monday to Friday, 9 till 5, because it's an agency doing it? Or if they are posting at the weekend, are they just scheduled posts, which actually scheduled posts don't do as well as native posts if you're posting it straight away yourself from your phone. So you could perhaps exploit those, do the native posts at the time, and if you're there on the pass, in the bar, someone's making a cocktail, making a drink, chef's putting the sauce on the food or pulling something great out the oven, they're the real images that you could connect with your audience. And your rich competitor who you perhaps look up to, their marketing agencies and the PR agencies are not going to be there at 9 o'clock on a Saturday night when it's busy, and actually when you can get those action shots and really connect with your audience. So sometimes those two perfect stylized shots can actually work against you, and the real shots of the moment from your phone that are gritty and real will resonate more with your customer. So also point 2, learn from your customers. So you could have a look at what pages they're following. You can see from their profiles what they're following. You can perhaps see what their interests are, and you can find other businesses that are a bit like yours that resonate with you, and you can see how they're using their marketing speak. Are they using slang? Are they speaking in a sort of young tongue? Are they using local colloquialisms, or are they trying to be really quite posh? But for you, it's just about being yourself and establishing your brand in a way that you think will resonate with your customer. So these bigger competitors that we're fearful of, they haven't got something you've got because you're within the business and you're front and center of that business, and it's your message. So there's one thing else they can't have, my point number 3, they don't have your food and they don't have your drinks, your product, your kitchen, your staff, your location. And these are all things that are unique to you. So use that to your advantage. Yeah, make it visually appealing, align it with your brand values. And when I say that, I mean if green issues are important to you, if local charity work is important to you, staff training, certain good causes, align what you're saying in your message with that. And I think that's a really key thing, because then the things that you find important, you'll then find customers who also find those things important. And you'll resonate with your customer, they'll align with you, and you'll find the right people to market to. Give your customers good value. You're not necessarily about giving them discounts, which is point number 4 now, but ideas to try at home. You know, how to make the perfect Yorkshire pudding, 5 simple cocktails you can make at home. So helping others is a really good way of growing your brand online, and you can put content out there that's not salesy, it's just helpful. Yeah, you know, little video, chef making a Yorkshire pudding, you know, heat the oil up first, you've got to use fresh eggs, you've got to use the best flour, whatever his top 5 tips are, and that will do wonders for your brand, especially if he's using the local eggs from the local farm, and you're talking about, again, values that are important to you and your business. What else? Point 5. What about finding influencers that align with you? So you can go online and on Instagram, Facebook, and find these people, people that are sort of brand ambassadors in certain things, or stand for the values that you stand for. So follow them, engage with them, and follow them enough and respond to them enough so that they take notice of you, and hopefully they'll start replying to you as well. When you reply to their comments, they'll reply to you. Now, if you're doing that and engaging with someone that really aligns with your brand values, and they're replying to you, if they've got hundreds of thousands of followers, then you're going to get that same amplified reach off the back of that. What else? Social proof. That's a really good thing to use. So anything like Facebook reviews, TripAdvisor reviews, Google reviews, take screenshots of it. Take screenshots, create an album in your Facebook business page and upload them. So create an album called Social Proof or Reviews or whatever you want to call it. And every time you get a new one, obviously the 4s and 5 stars, take a screenshot, upload it to an album, and that will just be there as reassurance for your future customers, and they read all those reviews in the same place. Okay. Now, lastly, your competitors, you know, these guys with all the marketing budget that you don't have, the one thing they don't have is you. So be you, be yourself, speak about your brand values, your identity, what's important to you, and eventually your customers will come to you because they'll align and they'll find you. I hope you found that interesting. All 7 points. Shall I run back past them quickly? So the first one was to research your competitors' posts and see what's engaging, and look at their weaknesses and exploit them. The second one, learn from your customers, look at who they're following, and follow them as well. Use your own food and use when you're at work, live scenes, live images. Yeah, that's the stuff that resonates. Your food, your drink. Okay. Give your audience value. Number 4. Doesn't have to be discounts, remember. Find influencers. Number 5. Get social proof. Number 6. And be yourself. Number 7. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you've got any more comments, anything else we can learn from you, you can help other people, drop a comment below, and hopefully you can learn something today. Thank you for following. Bye-bye.